The Magic had won 3 in a row before they lost in Houston, looking like they were finding their footing. Now, Paolo Banchero's missed a couple of games with a groin injury that he suffered in New York earlier this week. So that's a thing. It's not expected to keep him out for an extended period. But that would have been a really big win for them tonight. Instead, the Rockets had Durant, and Durant had 35, I think maybe 12 or something like that in the fourth quarter in overtime.
Well, for people that didn't see it, this game was tied with 5 seconds to go. And the Rockets had the ball in the front court and tried to inbound the ball to Kevin Durant, who fell down. And so the Magic guard Anthony Black got a wide open dunk or layup with a second left that got fouled by Alperen Sengun to put them up by 2. He then missed a free throw, and then the Rockets called timeout, inbounded the ball to Sengun, and he hit a bucket at the buzzer to send the game to overtime. So that was the final 5 seconds of this game, which was crazy.
Before that, they had a 3-point lead, and Durant hit this wicked crossover step back.
Yeah. To tie the game.
Yes. So
it was crazy.
It was a high.
The overtime was wild too. There was some hijinks with Des Bane. He was getting into it with Reed Sheppard. There was all kinds of stuff going on.
Oh, Reed Sheppard did the old you blocked my shot and mean mugged me and let me stick my leg out and try to trip you. I think that was before the overtime, but that
was in the fourth quarter.
Yeah.
That was in the fourth quarter.
Dude, can we talk about the fact that KD is still like an elite scorer in year 19, and then there's been very little drop off there, and now he's in a situation in Houston where he just fills this glaring void as a go-to guy. I mean, he's off to an incredible start.
I mean, look, there's some other things that have changed in Houston, but last year, the Rockets last season in offensive rating in the regular season were 12th. This year, they're first. And other things changed. Sengun has played great, et cetera, but
Reed Sheppard's really starting to play.
Reed Sheppard's played well. A lot of other things have changed, but Dillon Brooks is an inefficient shooter, and Jalen Green's a very inefficient shooter. They swapped him out for Kevin Durant, and that's a pretty giant part of why they went from being a up and down offensive team that really needed to offensive rebound to have any success to having the best offense in the league, still offensive rebounding like crazy, but also having Kevin Durant out there to make shots.
Kevin Durant averaging 26 on 51, 40, 89 shooting.
That's pretty good.
Let me just tell you something about Kevin Durant. So he has played, this is his 19th season. He missed the 1 year with the Achilles injury, still 19th season. He has taken in his career, let's see here, 27% of his shots in his career have been 3-pointers. 20% of his shots have been from 16 to the 3-point line. So almost 50% of his shots, or about 50% of his shots, are mid to long range jumpers, right? Mm-hmm. Most of them have been contested. I don't have that stat, but I'm going to guess a lot of them have had a guy in his face. He is right now shooting over 50% for the 15th consecutive season.
He's the best mid-range shooter in the history of the game.
I'll go beyond that. I think he's the best scorer in the history of the game.
Yes, I agree.
He is.
LeBron would agree with you on that.
If you went in a lab and built the ideal, I've said this before, if you went in a lab and created the ideal person to be a scoring machine in the NBA, you would spit out Kevin Durant. He's got a perfect looking jump shot. He can handle the ball. He's 7 feet tall. He can go anywhere on the court. He can shoot over anybody. You can't really contest any shot that he wants to take because he can get anywhere he wants. And he only didn't score like 38 or 39 in a game or something during his career because he was always never really trying to do it.
In that 15 years, he's only averaged 20 shots twice.
And he doesn't hunt shots.
No.
He doesn't take... Now, I say he doesn't take bad shots. He takes shots that would be bad shots for most human beings, but he does not take shots that, there's obviously some late shot clock things that he has to get up, but he doesn't take shots that analytically are poor shots for him.
And he's always played within the flow of a team. He's never tried to dominate the ball or hijack an offense or anything. It's I don't think there's ever been anybody that's been more complete at being able to score in the history of the sport than Kevin.
Before he left for Golden State, he'd won 4 of the previous 5 scoring titles. I mean, if he had stayed there, I mean, a lot of things would be different. But he might be right there with LeBron for the scoring. I mean, he's
missed a lot of time with injuries. I think that's the main reason he isn't there for the scoring.
Yeah, but he made a conscious decision not to keep winning scoring titles. He tried to prioritize different things. Some of it's worked out, some of it hasn't.
He did once make a wager with Eddie Sefko, who's now in the Mark Cuban semi-retirement home for sports writers with the Mavericks. But it was with the Morning News at the time. Anyways, I made a wager. This is back when I think it was pre-Jones fracture even for KD. I bet that he would finish his career with more points than Kareem. And I bet $1,000 on it.
$1,000.
Well, it was there were.
That's a big number back then. That's
there were beers on the table and a few on the tab already. But I negotiated down to 100. I think I'll probably have to pay it off. I did say Kareem because I said LeBron's also going to break that record. I ended up being right on that one. But dude, KD's going to end up being a top 3 or 4 all-time scorer just statistically.
Man, $1,000.
My blood alcohol level looked like a 3-point percentage at the time.
I still wouldn't rule out, by the way, him catching Kareem.
No, if he does, then I'll collect.
Well, I will say that, he is heavily motivated to play. He definitely wants to play on the Olympic team in 28.
I mean, Kevin's 37. He could easily play several more years as long as he doesn't have any other significant injury. I mean, he's already had a significant injury, but he's going to be able to shoot the ball for as long as he wants to play.
Over people.
That's what I mean.
With touch.
It's not like he's blowing by people now. He's still athletic, but I mean, he's still going to be a 7-footer with skill and the ability to hit a jumper as long as he wants to do it.
There was a clutch situation. I believe it was in the overtime of that game. And Amin Thompson came up to set a screen. And I've told you, KD's told those young guys, hey, when I want the ball, I'll let you know. Be aggressive, do your thing. But Amin Thompson and KD said, nah, back up. I forgot who was guarding him. He's like, I don't need it was Tristan Da Silva.
Yeah.
I don't need a screen here. Get out of the way. I got this one.
Amin was trying to bring Des Bane, I think, over in the screen. And Kevin was just like, get out of here. I'm good.
Yeah.
It was almost the exact same shot that Cooper Flagg took a few minutes later in the fourth quarter of his game, and he didn't quite make it, but it was basically the same move. Got to 15 feet, and Kevin's made that move a million times. Again, he gets to 15 feet and rises up. He can get to where he wants and shoot that shot every time without a problem.
Well, Jackson says tonight was the 174th game in Durant's career that he had 35-5.
Huh.
Which ties Westbrook for 9th most in NBA history. And Westbrook's, a stat-stuffing machine. So, all right. So you mentioned Cooper, Bontemps. McMahon, Cooper Flagg, you said earlier, with a high-quality performance in this game tonight, 21 points at 9 of 16 shooting, at 8 rebounds, 5 assists, a steal, 2 blocks. And you identified that, obviously the Mavericks have had a turbulent first month.
You don't say.
Turbulent's one way to put it.
Some people have deigned to criticize Cooper.
And here's the thing. Look, have the Mavericks been disappointing? Yeah. I mean, they're 4-10 now. Sure. Has Cooper Flagg been a disappointment? That's ridiculous. Again,
I will remind everyone that McMahon was the one leading the charge to talk about other people for Rookie of the Year about a week and a half ago.
Okay,
I will just kindly point that out.
It was a little bit more. I just said that there was other rookies who were off to a sizzling start. And by the way, VJ Edgecombe is he's calmed down. But
yes, he's calmed down some too.
All I'm going to say is 18-year-olds don't step into the NBA and impact winning. It doesn't happen. There's literally never been an 18-year-old who played a significant role on a playoff game. The closest that's come to that was Kobe, who averaged 7.6 per game as a rookie and shot 41.7% from the floor. Now, Cooper flagged the line he put up tonight, 21 points, 8 rebounds, 5 assists, a couple blocks and a steal. Never been done before by an 18-year-old. If you want to take the blocks out, there's a few LeBron games in there, and that's it. 20 points, no turnovers. Cooper's done that twice now as an 18-year-old. Kobe did it once. Nobody else has ever done it before. I mean, and I can go down a long list, like 20-point games. That's his fourth. Kobe had 4. LeBron had 14. And, like, dude, the comparison, the only comparison to what he's doing as an 18-year-old is LeBron. And there have been, like.
Allow me to point this out because, I keep talking about how Cooper's situation reminds me so much of LeBron's. LeBron's first month of his career, he played 17 games. Here were his stats. Now,
I had through 14. But you can go.
Oh, go ahead. Because is that what Cooper is right now? 14.
Yeah, I have through 14.
Okay, go ahead.
And just to put this in perspective.
Yeah, go ahead.
Kobe, T-Mac, and Giannis. Kobe had 3 DNPs. T-Mac had 7 DNPs. Giannis had 5 DNPs. They were all single-digit scorers.
I don't think those are fair comparisons.
I'm just pointing out. Yeah. Just like these are Hall of Famers. And they all had more turnovers and assists.
They were all string beans not prepared to play in the NBA. LeBron and Cooper were prepared to play in the NBA and told you're going to be the point guard.
Yeah, although I think Cooper's going to fill out a lot over the next few years. But yes.
Well, LeBron did too, but just go ahead.
Now, the point guard, okay, we'll get to the stats first. They both have 4-10 records. Okay. Yeah. LeBron's numbers.
And by the way, LeBron lost the next 5. He started 4-15. Go ahead.
The Cooper might. Anyways, through 14 games, LeBron averaged 17.4 points, 6.6 rebounds, 6.1 assists, 3.4 turnovers.